You know that we knock 'em down. Yeah, we know we knock 'em down. You know we knock 'em down.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. Colossal Boxing Talk is associated with Three Kings Boxing under the movement umbrella. I am back with another video. WBO Super Middleweight Champion Gilberto Ramirez says he's willing to face Chris Eubank Jr. in the UK. And all that stems from Eubank Jr.'s ability to defeat WBA Super Middleweight Champion George Groves this weekend in the WBSS Super Middleweight Tournament semifinal. And Gilberto Ramirez is coming off of a title defense against Habib a couple weeks ago or last week, where he stopped him in the 6th round. He looked okay in that fight, but a fight with Eubank Jr. definitely is a very intriguing fight. Gilberto is 6'3", very powerful, very rangy. He has long arms, long reach, and a very good offensive fighter. And you have a guy in Eubank Jr. who is very athletic, has good power. He's still not where you want him to be in terms of being the guy that he boasts and brags about being. But I mean, he's a solid fighter, very athletic, like I said, has some good hand speed, good power in the right hand, very offensive minded, but still needs to make improvements to get where he wants to be and where he needs to be when it comes to the upper echelon guys of 168. But that fight will do big numbers in the UK because Chris Eubank Jr., the son of Chris Eubank Sr., is very known and very popular over there. And the UK fight fans support their guys no matter the record, no matter how many losses you've had, who you've beaten. Those are the type of people that just support their countrymen and women. So it'll definitely be a big fight over there. And let's read some of the comments from WBO Super Middleweight Champion Gilberto Ramirez pertaining to a potential matchup with Eubank Jr. He said, "It's the plan to fight at home. We have been told that's probably in June, and then we'll see what's best for us. We are ready for the best. We want to unify the 168 pounds, and if something good comes out, I can go to 175. I'm ready for anybody." Um, and he also stated that he was offended over the statements Eubank Jr. made to him. He said, Eubank Jr. said that I'm fat and I'd be willing to give him a beating in his own house, said Ramirez. So, there it is. Eubank is a brass guy. He talks a lot of shit. And I'm in the process of doing film study on him now, and as well as George Groves to, break down that fight sometime this week. But Gilberto Ramirez definitely got one of the comments made by Chris Eubank Jr. saying that he's fat and that he beat him in Mexico. But Ramirez is saying, no, I'll come over to the UK and kick your ass. And if that fight was made, I would definitely favor Gilberto Ramirez. He's about up there with David Benavidez Jr. And we had to see how Benavidez Jr. Looks because he has a rematch with Averill this Saturday as well. And he didn't look so good in that first fight, so we'll see or Gabriel, excuse me. We'll see how he bounces back in the rematch. Does he look impressive, or does he struggle again against a guy who was thought to be a solid, tough guy, but somebody better, than we thought, or maybe Benavidez Jr. isn't as good as we thought, but I expect Benavidez Jr. to be better in the rematch. But those are the two guys that I look at 168 as the guys who have a chance to really separate themselves from the pack. I know you got Caleb Smith, you got Caleb Plant on the rise. You still got Jesse Hart, who wants a rematch with Ramirez, who dropped him in their first fight. And that was a close fight. He got up off the canvas to battle back and make it a real close fight. You also got the veterans, Anthony and Andre Durrell, So, we had to see, and maybe, Gennady Golovkin coming up from 160 to 168 after he handles his business at 160 or however that shakes out. So, like I said, there's a lot of quality guys at 168. A lot of young guys you can sprinkle in some veterans, but it's gonna be interesting to see how this division plays out over the next few years. Who rises to the top and who falls to the wayside. But man, Ramirez Eubank Jr. sound like a good fight, whether here in America, Mexico, or the UK. And we'll see. Hopefully that match can be made. But Eubank Jr. has to handle his business and beat George Groves to even have a chance to get that fight, because he, other than a name, he brings nothing to the table. You know what I'm saying? He's not a champion. He's not undefeated. I mean, I don't know if he brings big money. I know the UK in general brings money over there, but I don't know if Eubank Jr. necessarily does bring money to his opponents, and if it's worth the risk of going over there and potentially getting robbed by the judges over there in the UK. Even though they are fair for the most part. There's no knock on them, but just saying. Um, but if you know anything about his drawing power and whatnot, drop it in the comment section below. Those of you that subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk and happen to be from the UK, give me a little knowledge on that. But like I said, subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Get this video a thumbs up if you like it. Drop the comments in the comment section below. Turn the notifications on to get notified every time I upload content. Head over to Facebook, smack the like button on my Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Shout out to everybody in the movement. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.